I feel like we are in the very beginning of a very deep, potentially long-lasting economic downturn. But hopefully I'm wrong. Gosh, I want to be wrong bad. Where are we? Where are we going, Ross?
Well, how scared do you want to be, Jesse?
Give it to me.
There's a whole range of outcomes here that go from fairly frightening to nearly apocalyptic. The one benefit I will say to frame all of this is that in the U.S., we still have, on a per acre basis, on a per calories per capita basis, we are still the most wildly productive food system in the world. So it's going to get worse in other places long before it gets that bad here. But we do still face some extremely significant challenges. Not necessarily starvation, but certainly food budgets completely crippling the economy because people have to eat before they can spend money on new furniture, new electronics, clothing, whatever it may be. On the lower end here, we're looking at a 6 to 12 month disruption that's driven by a range of factors, higher energy costs, increasing not only food production, but also food transportation. We're looking at some reduced yields, particularly on corn and wheat here in the U.S. for 2022 with a lot of the drought issues that we've had. Rice is also down. Soybeans look pretty good for now, but despite the best efforts of the World Economic Forum, we can only eat so much soy or export so much soy in our diet. So on the really bad end, the U.S. is dependent on about 60% of the amino acids that go into animal food production, about 90% of the vitamins that go into both animal and human ingredients come from China. And so a significant disruption in the manufacturing base in China, or the ability to export those, significantly cripples U.S. food production. If we have zero vitamins available to us in the U.S., we can't supplement out of Europe. Only a couple are made in Europe. Those factories are dependent on Russian natural gas, probably to no one's surprise. But if we can't give vitamins to our animals, and if we can't add it into human food production, we're talking an 8 to 10%, or 8 to 10x increase in the price of food within 6 months, because it would decimate the animal population that we manage for human food consumption.
An 8 to 10 times increase in food?
Yes.
Whew. Okay, let's before I pass out from fear here, let's unpack why. What's wrong with China and their manufacturing?
Well, Chinese manufacturing is undergoing a few things as well. China has some sort of really significant displacement of natural gas. For example, natural gas is a critical key input for a lot of these manufacturing processes for synthetic vitamins or for amino acids. Their corn production is down significantly, despite whatever their media reports are lying about. They are struggling with corn production, and that's a major raw material for amino acid production, and a couple potentially vitamins as well. So you've got significant raw input issues there as well. You also have the October Party Congress coming up, and as we've seen with Shanghai, with the lockdowns there, the factionalization of the CCP, the fighting over if Xi Jinping is going to be emperor for life, that is going to have a significant potential impact, if you will, on the ability of China to export these ingredients to the U.S. and to elsewhere.
Don't miss Jesse Kelly Breaks History, The Forgotten Genocide, the first episode of a new series available now exclusively for First TV supporters. Visit the First TV app or thefirsttv.com to subscribe and start watching today.